We begin at the end. The room is small, silent, just a few square metres with a large green wall at the back, and on the other side of a glass sliding door, a compact control room. Before me, a screen with an off-air feed from Sky Open. Beneath it, a digital clock, and to the side, a single locked-off camera. My wardrobe has been carefully chosen. The tie is the one I wore 18 years ago for my first Prime News. Lucky? No, just significant. I sit at a desk with a computer monitor, an empty tissue box, a hairspray I've never used, my auto cue control, a cup of water, and a script. One final script. This room is where, if things have gone to plan, at precisely 6 p.m. tonight, a career door will close. On the other side of the glass will be 4 people. Courtney has earned the right to be News First's final producer, and Drew, who pulled some kind of rank to direct the final broadcast of a bulletin he first worked on in 2007. Behind them, in the darkness of the control room, there will be 2 others, and it is for them I'll do my best to hold it together. My wife, Michelle, has been the heart of the family since it was just the 2 of us. Her importance has only expanded now that we are 3. With her will be Alfie. He turned 4 last week, and he'll be wondering how Daddy can be smiling if he's also crying. Until next time, whenever that is, e noho rā. Goodbye. We'll take a moment. News studios have been my safe space. Behind that desk, I've almost always felt in control. But there'll be no time for self-indulgence. In another studio, 3 floors below, Mike McRoberts and Sam Hayes will already be a few minutes into their final broadcast together. It's that kind of day. I was there for the first 6 o'clock bulletin in this building because it was my job. I'll be there for the last because, selfishly, I need to be. Newsrooms have always rated highly in my mental list of favourite places. That sense you're at the heart of things, a single remove from the world's great events. But as with all the best workplaces, there's a secret sauce. He tangata, he tangata, he tangata. In the intoxicating aftermath of 3 National News' first bulletin on the 27th of November 1989, I found myself standing next to the large newsroom rubbish bin. Inexplicably, on top was Philip's first script. Perfect dot matrix text on pink paper. On some level, I knew that those pages now probably had a place in New Zealand broadcasting history. So I took them. I have them still. Tonight, I'll go searching for other souvenirs. When I left TV3 in 1993, they said, "You'll be back." but honestly I thought I never would. Then in 2006, Sky TV Chief Executive John Follett wondered if I'd like to read the news on a channel he'd just bought. It was called Prime. I may have hesitated for a nanosecond, but I will never not be grateful for his willingness to take a chance. After almost a decade at Prime's studio in Albany, TV3 took over production and the circle was complete. We end at the beginning. When I first walked into Flower Street in 1989, the obvious madness of turning a derelict dairy factory into a functioning television studio was well underway. Cables snaked everywhere. There were more builders than staff. Some of the walls weren't painted. There were gaps where technical equipment should have been. Incredibly, what there wasn't was panic. There just seemed to be a genuine sense that everything would be okay. And for a long time, it was. We were the crazy pioneers taking on the TVNZ monolith. What could go wrong? We know now. Everything. Everything could go wrong. There's already an emptiness to the place that people can't fill. And when I leave tonight, I won't look back.
Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest New Zealand Herald news, click the subscribe button below or check out one of these videos and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more news worth knowing.